Hey everyone, Andrew Eaton here. I hope you're well. I have not done a live in ages. Obviously, there's been vacations. I've tried to stay off social media in a big, trying not to be as big on social media as I previously was for a while. But there are such exciting things happening. I'm really, really keen to get to start sharing on social media again. I'm really keen to start telling people a little bit about what we're doing. And I see people are popping in here. So if you're popping in here, please do me a favor. Just let me know where you're watching from. If you're coming in from South Africa, say South Africa. If you're coming in from Australia, say Australia. Love to know who I'm talking to here today. And the reason I'm doing this live really is because I did a Facebook reel or a Instagram reel the other day, and the topic was the 3 things I love about running a home-based and owning a home-based online business. And I just had so many messages from people that resonated with what I say after that I've decided to do a bit of a live, elaborate a little bit on that. So, hey, Anne, good to see you here, man. Good to see you on the call. So once again, if you just pop in the comments box, whether you're watching on LinkedIn in the comments box below, if you're watching on Facebook in the comments box below, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, comment below where you are watching this from. Also, if you could just say, are you watching the replay or are you watching it live? That would be great to know, so I can just see when I'm going through the comments who was watching it live, who was watching the replay, etc., etc. And most importantly, guys, if you are enjoying this live, specifically on Facebook, please pop the love buttons. I love seeing the loves to see who's getting value from it. And if you really, 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 really are getting some value from it, I'd love it if you click the share button and share it with some people or tag some people in here below that you think will get value from watching what I'm about to talk about. So really exciting things been happening this year. Really, for those of you who don't know me, if you're watching this and someone's told you to watch it, I've been in the home-based profession for the last 12 years. I got in out of desperation. But it changed my life. It changed my life. I got in because I was broke. I got in because I had 2 autistic children. I knew I needed the time and the money. I needed the time and the money to be able to give these kids the best chance they had. And I embarked on a home-based business, online home-based business in 2011. And it completely and utterly changed my life. But really what I wanted to talk to you about today are the three, and there are plenty of reasons why I love it. But here are 3 reasons. Hey, Craig, how you doing, man? Good to see you on. Yes, I popped up on your LinkedIn Live. Okay, so it's working on LinkedIn. That's fantastic. But here are the 3 main things that I love about owning an online home-based business. And reason number 1 is that I can do my business from anywhere in the world with this. Now, I want to tell you something that years ago when I owned my own traditional business, I had to go into the office every day. I had to sit in the Johannesburg traffic every day. It took at least an hour or 2 out of my day. Get up in the traffic, office, leave the office, in the traffic, home. Now, there's 2 things that happen to me. Most people get irritated in the traffic. I was one of those. Okay, so let me know if you get irritated in the traffic. You get irritated. If you're one of those people who have to drive to work every day, type the word irritated if you get irritated and frustrated in traffic. Irritated, frustrated. Just put it in the comments box here. I was one of those. But here's what happened. The world has evolved. And there are opportunities out there that offer digital products in the digital realm that allow you to work from home in the online space. And remember, there was a term years ago, books were written about this. Laptop lifestyle. You can work from anywhere if you've got a laptop. You can work from the beach if you have a laptop. I want to tell you that even that is outdated now. We've entered a new era, and that new era is called the smartphone lifestyle. The smartphone lifestyle. You see, wherever I have this phone, my office is set up on this phone. I can work wherever I want to from this phone. Most importantly, because my product is digital. My solution is digital. I don't have to worry about warehousing and staff. It's all on here. And I choose to, at the moment, be working from home today. But in December, I was in Zimbabwe for a bit on holiday. I was in Cape Town for a bit on holiday. And you know what? I was able to keep my business going 1 or 2 hours a day, simply because I had my smartphone with me. So if you like the idea of having a smartphone business, one that you can run from anywhere in the world with no warehousing costs, no stock issues, no staff issues, type in the word below here in the comments box, smartphone lifestyle. Smartphone lifestyle. Type it in there. So that is reason number one. It has totally revolutionized my life, totally revolutionized the way I do business. It's been a game changer. I hardly even use a laptop anymore. I happen to be on one right now, so I can do this live to multiple places through a piece of software that I've got here using StreamYard. Right, so that is number one. The second reason that I love having an online home-based business is the fact that I have a global business. I have a global audience. I'm not confined. Awesome, Tazama. Love to see that you want the smartphone lifestyle. I have a global business. I have a global audience. I'm not confined by the borders of South Africa. I happen to be in South Africa. I'm not confined to being able to only to sell my product to South Africans. I'm not confined to having to import goods and services into South Africa and have warehousing and import costs and all that sort of stuff. I'm not confined to having stock that I can only sell to a small section of the global audience, which is South Africa, which is tiny. You see, the moment you transition into the smartphone lifestyle, into the digital realm with products and services that work globally, you're no longer confined. I'm no longer confined by location. My business can operate anywhere in the world, 24/7 hours a day, 30 days a month, 31 days a month, 12 months a year, all day long, anywhere in the world. And as I sit here in front of you, when I wake up in the morning, because I have business in Australia, because I have business in Singapore, because I have business in Philippines, because I have business in America, because I have business in Canada, because I have business in Europe, when I wake up in the morning, I have made income because while I've been sleeping, my businesses in other parts of the world, which other people are operating from their smartphone, I teach people how to live a smartphone lifestyle. And while I'm sleeping, the people are living smartphone lifestyles in other parts of the world. I am leveraging off that and making money. So I have a global audience and a global business, which I run from my smartphone. Now, if you think it sounds good, to have you tell me what you think is better. Type global if you think a global business is better, or type local if you know that global is better, but you're happy with the local business. So global, if you agree with me, global is better. Type local if obviously, you know, global is better, but you're happy with the local business. Okay. Now, reason number 3, and this is the one that is, to me, the most exciting and the most important. Having a home-based online business has enabled me to make passive and residual income. Now, any business, any wealthy, successful person, any wealth coach will tell you that, awesome, Tozoma, thank you for being so interactive. Any wealth creation coach will tell you that it is very important to create a residual passive income stream for yourself. But if you haven't done that or not doing that, you're going to have to work for money for the rest of your life. And believe me, at age 65, most people are tired. Sham, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you on here. And so here's what I want to tell you. If you can find a business or a vehicle that enables you to make residual or passive income, take advantage of it. Either the business, so you can either roll up your sleeves, work a business that will give you residual income, or you can have the money and put the money into a passive asset, income producing asset, or you can do both. And what we have with my particular business is we have a business that enables you to roll up your sleeves if you don't have the money, to create the foundations of a business that will give you passive income. And our product, if you've got money and you want to make your money work for you, enables people to let that money work for you and create more passive income. The goal in everyone's life should be to take income that you make actively and to put it into passive income producing assets so that eventually the income that you make from the passive income that you make from your income producing assets are bigger than the money you make from your active business that you have or your job. And so what this business has allowed me to do is to grow my passive income streams by rolling up my sleeves and making the active and residual income that I make from the business. So as you sit here today watching this, the last thing I want to ask you is, if you want to make, if this point 3 resonates with you, what resonates with you more? One, is it rolling up your sleeves, getting to work to create a business that will give you passive income streams? Okay. And if that is the case, I'd love you to type the word work in the comment section. Or let's say, hey, I've got a lot of money already, but I want my money to make me more money by putting that money into passive income producing assets. And if that is the case, I want you to type the word assets. So work, if you wanted to go and work to create a business that will create you a residual income. Assets, if you wanted to make your money work for you in putting it into vehicles and assets that create you a passive income. And the third option, both, if you're willing to do both. So as I said, I did this reel the other day. It was my first reel that I've ever done. I wasn't expecting a big comeback and interaction, but I've got a lot of people messaging me. Maybe you want to awesome, Tozoma. I'm going to come back to you in a moment. It made me realize maybe I should do a live and elaborate a little bit on this. I want to sort of tell you a story in terms of passive income and making, and that comes from leverage. I wanted to say back in 2017, I had my biggest month ever at that stage that I've ever had in the profession of online home-based business. And I remember I'd taken my wife on our 10-year anniversary to Thailand, and the most I worked was an hour or two a day. Quickly, just got on my smartphone, checked some messages in the morning, got into my smartphone in the evening, checked some in the evening, and that was it. And that month, I had my biggest month ever. I'm not going to go into numbers here because I don't want to make big income claims, but it was tens of thousands of dollars. And it made me realize that if you set up a home-based business that I could operate from Thailand, I said, here I'm sitting in Thailand on a beach, but I've created a business that makes me passive income, that while I'm sitting in Thailand on holiday, I'm making more money than I ever have before. And that is the magic behind creating a business like what we have. And that's what I love about it. That's changed my life. It's given me time freedom. It's given me the ability to retire my wife, so that our 2 autistic children have a full-time mom that can make sure that they've got the best chance at life. And the money's there to give them all the therapy they need, all the nutrition they need. It's there. That's what a business like this can do. So I've asked you guys to comment work, assets, or both. But if you're really serious to want to know what I do, then I want to encourage you just to reach out to me. Please send me a direct private message. If you're on LinkedIn, send it to me there. If you're on Facebook, send it to me there. And I'll have a conversation with you. I'm not here to sell anyone. I'm inspired, as you can see. Hopefully you can see my energy. I'm excited about what we have. I know what this business can do. It's the beginning of 2023. Many of you are making decisions now as to what you can do to change where you're heading in life at the moment. I'm not saying I have the solution, but we certainly have a solution. And it would be a good idea if you expose yourself to that solution and make a decision from there. And that's all I'll do. I'll show you what I've done. I'll show you what's changed my life. You can make a decision from your side then, whether you'd like to use this as a vehicle to possibly change yours. But it's very real and it's very exciting. So I want to thank you all for watching. And I'm going to be doing some more lives as we go along. And hopefully you get value from all of them. So as I said, if you've got value from this, pump up the labs in the Facebook, please. Please tag any friends you think should hear this and share it with anyone that you think should hear this. Appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole 15 minutes, however long I've been talking for, exactly 15 minutes. And I look forward to having some more lives with you guys soon. Okay, everyone. Cheers.